आज हम पढ़ेंगे चैप्टर नंबर 1 और क्लास 9 मैटर इन आवर सराउंडिंग. As we look at our surrounding, we see a large variety of things with different shape, size, and texture. Everything in this universe is made up of material which scientists have named matter. The air we breathe, the food we eat, stones, clouds, stars, plants, and animals, even a small drop of water or part- a particle of sand. Everything is matter. We can also see as we look around that all the things mentioned above occupy space and have mass. In other words, they have both mass and volume. Since early times, human beings have been trying to understand their surroundings. Early Indian philosophers classified matter in the form of five basic elements. The Panch Tattva: first air, second earth, third fire, fourth sky, and fifth water. According to them, everything, living or non living, was made up of these five basic elements. Ancient Greek philosophers had uh, arrived at a similar classification of matter. Modern day scientists elo- evolved evolved two types of classification of matter based on their physical property and chemical property nature. In this chapter, we shall learn about matter based on its physical properties. Chemical aspect of matter will be taken up in subsequent chapter. Physical nature of matter. Matter is made up of particles. For a long time, two schools of thought prevailed regarding the nature of matter. One school believed matter to be continuous like a block of wood, and whereas the other thought that matter was made up of particles like sand. Let's perform an activity to decide about the nature of matter. It is continuous or particulate. So we will discuss a activity. So take a activity 1.1. Take a 100 ml beaker. Fill half the beaker with water and mark the level of water. Dissolve some salt sugar with the help of glass rod. Observe any change in water level. Do you think as happened to that salt? Where does it disappear? Does the level of water change? In order to answer these questions, we need to use the idea that matter is made up of particles. What was there in the spoon, salt or sugar, has now spread throughout water. This is illustrated in figure 1.1, and you can also measure in your house. So first, particle of water magnified millions of times. Water add salt, water stir salt, and water dissolve in salt. When we dissolve water in water, when we dissolve salt in water, the particles of salt get into the space between particle of water. And how small are these particles of matter? Take 2-3 crystals of potassium permanganate and dissolve them in 100 ml of water. So, uh, in this chapter, mention SI unit in kilogram for mass and SI unit of volume in meter cube. A meter cube. The common unit of measuring volume is liter, such that 1 liter to equal to 1 decimeter cube. 1 liter equals to 100 ml and 1 ml equals to 1 centimeter cube. and take out approximately 10 ml of this solution and put into 100 ml of clear water. Take out 10 ml of this solution and put into another 90 ml of clear water. Keep diluting the solution like this 5 to 8 times. Is the water still colored? So you can also see that the estimating how small are the particles of matter with every dilution, though the color become light, it is still visible. So you also, because we added after some times in a different type of color, um, in wood, different type of color in other beaker and other